Greetings, fellow Transformers fans, and welcome back to another Transformers toy review. In this video, we are taking a look at the Decepticon Crowbar, number 3 in the Deluxe Class Studio Series, Transformers Studio Series. As I've said in my other videos, I will be reviewing 5 of these other figures on my channel from the Studio Series set. Thanks to Double Jump Communications for sending them out for me to review, and if you would like to learn more about what they do, the link is in the description below. Be sure to subscribe today so you can check these figures out. After taking a quick look at the impressive Studio Series packaging we have here, we can see this figure, like all the other ones in the series, come with a slick looking movie backdrop, but we'll get to that a little bit later. For Cybertron's sake, let's get him transformed and take a better look. So Crowbar appears in the Dark of the Moon highway chase scene featuring a sweet pursuit in vehicle form, followed by a standoff in the robot form with his weapons against the Autobots. And here we are taking a look at him in his SUV vehicle form. Now, pretty compact sort of vehicle form. I believe this is very similar to the Berserker sort of model that was available a couple of years back now. This transformation doesn't work too well. It's very compact. A lot of the pieces just don't press down. What's hindering on that is his dreads, his hair sort of thing. That's basically sitting underneath here. There's nowhere really to stow it. I mean, you can come and have it coming out of the top if you wish, but really to get it all out of the way, it needs to sit down the bottom. It does make these wheel arches look quite weird. It doesn't really affect the movement there that bad. It still does roll around on all 4 wheels at times. The struggle point with the transformation is just getting it to look nice and all the doors to align. I could not, for the life of me, get this door to go in. There is a little piece that is meant to slot into here, and it just doesn't line up correctly no matter what. There, I've tried a few times. Overall, it's still very nice though. The detail is very good. The windscreen, the front, I think mine has a bit of a paint issue here on the front. The Chevrolet sort of badge there, looking cool. Headlights, not much detail there. Underneath, yeah, pretty cool. The grille and everything, pretty nice. The wheels have got some bit of detail on them. You've got the awesome Decepticon insignia there. More detail there, the same around on the doors. On the top, you've got the lights. At the rear, the nice sort of number plate area. The Chevrolet badge there again. Not much detail on the lights there. You've got these dreads hanging out below. Around the other side, you can see the struggles with the transformation. I mean, you can get it down a lot tighter than this, but yeah, I'm just not a fan of this mode. I would not have him displayed in this because everyone really should be caring about the robot form, which he looks amazing in. So, for Cybertron's sake, let's fast forward and get him transformed and take a look. Alright, and there we go. That is Crowbar transformed in his robot form. Now, this model looks epic. The detail and attention to this is fantastic. Quite easier to transform than the Stinger model, I must say. One thing that does sort of hinder on using this backdrop is his dreads that hang out the back. You can sort of push them down, but to get, yeah, it kind of pushes the backdrop back. I'm sure I can play around with that, but still, it's very nice to have this backdrop with the highway scene there. It fits it really nice, makes him stand out really good. So, looking closer up at the detail, looking at his noggin there, very dark and gruesome looking, awesome sort of detail on the actual face itself. Great little touches there to his little eyes inside there and his mouth, and just the whole head sculpt, the helmet sort of style going there. Looking around at the back of it, it's just great. Really, really nicely done. Moving on to the chest piece here is also really cool. You got his like neck, and you can actually position this head down if you like, to give him more of a sort of hunched over sort of look, or you can position it up. So that's really nice. It does move around really well. It is on a ball joint. But yeah, back to the chest piece looks really cool. Some really nice paint application here with the red, the gunmetal grey, and the other grey here. And you've got his little torso area here. Just really looking nice, little robotic. Even the attention up here in his shoulders, into his joints. Everything just looks great. Just looks like the way it should. Round onto the rest of the body there, going down to the legs. I mean, the wheels in it don't even stand out too much, so it makes it just look really robotic, really nice. He's got the same sort of legs that the Berserker model had there from the previous line. They do have great movement as well. Really nice applications here of paint and colors and just the detail used. Really good. The feet with like the claw looking feet there. You can actually move the tire around and have that as another supporting sort of area if you wanted to as well. But this back piece serves as quite some, good support if you want to lean him back, depending on what you're doing. Crotch area there, good, great detail, and knees, legs, as I said, yeah, great. The feet, awesome detail, that gunmetal grey, and this other sort of like bluish, purplish tinge on the arms. Also great. The hands with the brown, really nice touch there. They're really cool looking, like he's just got open fists there for his weapons, which we'll get to in a bit. It's just got the doors that sit there like that on this little groove. So they look great. The dreads themselves, yeah, you do need to pull these ones down when you get him out of transformation. When he's in the box, they're all just sort of stuck together, so make sure you do pull them down. They look really cool, really nice and long. Made a nice sort of plastic fabric sort of stuff. They're quite bendy as well, so you can sort of position them around, but these ones are cool to just hang down the back. The ones at the very back do get kind of stuck on his back piece there, so we'll take some mucking around to get that sitting right. But looking at the back of him there, just basically what's left over from the transformation. The rest of the detail on the back of the legs is great. So yeah, he's looking fantastic. If this was just as a figure itself and didn't have a transformation, it would serve purpose really well. So he stands up quite well. Articulation wise, everything is really on a ball joint from his legs there. So you got full movement and full posability of like an action figure sort of style there with his legs, which is great. Same with his arms, so which is even better. You got full rotation and movement. His hands do move a little tiny bit. He's got a joint at the elbow, which is just up and down movement there, which is fine. Head's on a ball joint swivel, so you can do what you want. Like I said, you can position it, and you can, with his waist joint, hunch him over a little bit more. So he's looked like more of a hunched over sort of thing. You can position his head like that if you like, or you can have him more upright, just depending on how you want to pose him. So really great there with the terms of articulation, the way it can move. You can get some great poses out of this. The only thing that does sort of hinder it is his dreads with the backdrop. See if I can... No, yeah. But yeah, looking at his accessories he comes with, he does come with his signature weapons that he has in the movies. So let's just give them into his hands. They fit in there quite nicely. Got the other one here. Now they don't... Yeah, they fit in there quite nice. You can even position his hands, like I said. So, yeah, I mean, he's looking sick with those. So he makes some awesome photography with this. He puts some effects like on the actual weapons himself and everything. I mean, he just looks so mean, so angry, so great. Really great. So for size comparison to the other Studio series, we've obviously, if you checked out my other review, which is in the link description below, of Stinger, pretty much on par there, same sort of size. So obviously these are meant to go together at the same scale, same size, so do look great. There's no real sort of massive variation in terms of the head sort of size. I mean, he is supposed to be looking like an angry sort of fella, big sort of guy than what Stinger is. So yeah, they look really nicely together. For another size comparison, just to the Legends, Legends Shrapnel here from Power of the Primes. Depending if you've got him hunched over or standing upright, he's sort of in between there. But yeah, pretty much. And another comparison here for Titan's Return, a Breakdown. As you can see, yeah, they will still fit in nicely with any sort of collection you have. So awesome figure, great attention to detail. Really happy to see this figure finally released. We've never had a Crowbar figure from what I know. So great use of the Berserker sort of remod sort of thing, giving it its own sort of style. The articulation stands out the best for me. Get some awesome posability with this guy, some really great photos with him. So I would definitely recommend this as number 3 in the series to pick up. So get this wherever you can. And stay tuned to my channel to see the rest of these series get reviewed. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.